Guys, so it's been a little minute since I updated, but this is day 3. We're currently heading to the train. We're taking a 12-hour train to Aswan. So I'll explain the day a little bit more once we get in. Got all our bags. Look at all the banana trees, guys. So I am currently on the train. We're heading to Aswan. We are about 6-7 hours through the trip, so we have about 6 more hours to go. So that's another train. I'll show you guys in a second. But yeah, I didn't really get to report much on day 3. We pretty much had my sister and Mocha go to the airport to get the bags. So there was a bit of a delay there, and then we just went to Mocha's family's house and we got dinner, and I'll include a clip of the food there. It was amazing. And here's the view. Actually starting to see some grass, some green. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys. So guys, this is also part of the Nile River. So a few clips back we saw the little smooth river that was also the Nile this whole time. It really does run all the way through. So we have made it to Aswan. Aswan is the furthest city in Egypt. And so we just got off the train and I think we're walking to the hotel because it's not far. And this is the view from the hotel that we're staying at for the night. It was a 12-hour train ride. Our day kind of got derailed from yesterday. So more details on the whole bag situation. We had 10 bags in total because we ended up checking in our carry-ons last minute because they're like, oh, you guys can do it for free, why not? So we did that, and our bags were delayed getting to the airport, so they had to go back to the airport another day, and they only had 8 of the 10 bags, come to find out. So they got the 8 of the 10 bags, but they were giving them such a hassle at the airport. But they were able to finally do that and get to us like hours later. So by the time that happened yesterday, it was already nighttime. We went to Hoka's family's house and we ate dinner with them, and we basically packed to come to Aswan. So we didn't bring all of our bags here. We just condensed our packing and came here. But yeah, I mean, hopefully now we're gonna go get some food and, you know, have a pretty chill night because it's been a long day. But once again, here's this beautiful view. And I'll be back with more clips. Bye. Here is a outfit of the day. We're still limited on clothes because we're still missing some bags, but you can kind of see what we're wearing. My mom has on this really pretty dress with shoes, and I have on the shirt with like these long pants, and I still have the same shoes because my shoes were in the other bag. Yeah, these are your shoes. And those are my shoes. So we're still kind of sharing, still trying to situate around not having all of our bags and all of our stuff, but it's okay. Finally in the taxi, heading to the train station. It's really hot, so sweaty, so sweaty. Look at that. Okay. They have so much stuff. They have these beautiful incense. These are the fresh incense. They have different stuff. They have lavender. We just smelled some lemongrass and some other things. I just don't know the name.
It's something for eyes.
So in Jamaica, they have this thing called sorrel, and they actually have it here. I've never seen so much sorrel at once. So it's pretty interesting to see how some of these things are just everywhere. Look, another basket of sorrel. I've never seen so much sorrel before. I just remember my aunties walking and they find the sorrel and they just pick it, but I've never seen it in a basket. Okay.
Smell this one?
I just want to show you how lively it is, and it's like 10, 11 at night, and this is the same area that we were in earlier. As you can see, there's a little center thing that we walked through, and I just wanted to point that out because when we came here earlier, it was pretty dead out. Like, there wasn't many people out. It was scorching hot, and these people are more like nightlife people. There's a whole bunch of kids behind me riding roller skates. They're just out enjoying the night. It's a lot cooler now, so you're seeing a lot more people out. So I think that's pretty cool to see because it was so hot earlier. So it makes sense. Guys, this is day 5, and everyone is dressed and ready. We got breakfast from the hotel, which is just Egyptian bread. We got full, which is like a bean dip basically, and then we have eggs, and they gave us some tea.
Cheese.
Oh, and the cheese with some type of fig jelly. Is it fig or dates?
Fig jam.
Fig jam. Okay guys, I wanted to show you guys my outfit for the day. I'm just wearing a dress with some sneakers. I feel like this is very good for the weather because it's very hot out, so it's very thin, very light. And yeah, so today I believe we're going to a temple. I won't make it to the temple. I will cover my head if I need to, because some temples you don't really have to because it's kind of made for tourists. Well, not made for tourists, but it's, you know, tourist friendly. But yeah, it's a pretty view. Everyone else is dressed too. My mom is doing my brother's hair, and yeah, we're just waiting on Hoka and Candace. The hotel brought us breakfast, which I showed you. So yeah, we're about to get the day started. So we have to take the boat to the temple.
And then we hand them here. السودان عند السد صح؟ السد العالي.
And over here is where the Nubians are. So they actually speak another language. I guess it's just Nubian that they speak. So I think that's pretty cool. So that is an ancient Egyptian temple that we are visiting. It's only accessible by boats. And there it is, guys. We're heading right up to that. It said that these rocks, they're actually granite.
The temple, this was all rocks?
المعبد ده اتبنى من أنهي حجرة؟ المعبد اتبنى من أنهي حجرة؟ It's not the same stone, not the same.
No, but I'm saying when they made it, it was all rocks, or it was nothing here, and they just put that there.
So guys, we are at the temples of, what do you say, Philae? I think it's Philae is how you say it. So they discovered this temple when they were building the dam in 1902, but the temple is actually from 305 to 330 BC. So guys, reading that thing, when they discovered the temple, this was actually all underwater. And I believe it said 19 60s, something like that, is when they relocated the temple to this side of the island. So they moved all of this over here. But either way, this temple is from I think it was 300 BC, like 305 BC to 335 is when they estimate. So it's very ancient.
Man,
Look at the details in this.
okay, please don't fall. Cause I don't know what.
My mama's worried about Hoka because he's in the window.
And he said, is it a picture? He said the top is the blacksmith. Beautiful.
Yeah, look at the faces. You can see the faces in the top. So Hoka said that those represent like the darker skinned people, the black people, like the Nubians. And then you go down and then it becomes the Egyptians and just different races that are over here. That's represented in the stone. It's just so beautiful here, guys. And like if you look in the rocks, you can actually see like different colors. Like there's pinks, there's yellows, there's blues. It's just so beautiful. There's the birds in here, just so peaceful. Click it. Okay, I don't want to show you guys, but it is 106 degrees out, guys. 106 degrees. Where? Oh, look at the little kitties. Right? They're just so detailed. There's a lot of people in that room. There's like a little doorway. Let's see what's in there. It's dark. Oh, it just leads to right here. Oh, okay. So this is back to the center part where we were at. It's like a little side entrance. There's like little rooms. This is the center room over here.
So this is in. And you see that one's raised out and this one's in.
Oh.
Different styles. And those different things.
Oh, I did not know that. And that's the Q life right there. What else? Because everything's so straight. Like the lines are just so clean and so perfect. Like everything is smooth. Like it's just So cool. Okay guys, so the temples that you just saw, they're actually a bunch of different temples. So I didn't get the names of all of them, but we definitely did get to walk through them. So these are just some signs. Oh, so Philae was a religion at first, a religious center. So that part was right, but there's different temples within here. So these are the temples. I think this little cool shaded area is one of them. Like, look, they have the hieroglyphics above you, and the sun makes them reflected, show on the ground. So that's honestly pretty cool. And it is time to go. It is 106 degrees out here. Each one of us had to sit and take a break because it's just so hot and we don't want to pass out because we're seeing spots. So we're about to take the boat back and sit in the shade for a little bit and get water, more water. The temples used to be over there is what they said, and now they're over there. And reason why is because when they built the dam, it made it go underwater more when they first uncovered it. And so they moved it.
Yeah, because it was underwater for 7 minutes.
Yeah, it was already underwater when they first discovered it. But then them putting the dam put it further.
That rock in the middle? Yeah. That was the gate?
Destination is the Nubian Museum. I'm not gonna record too much, I'm really tired from the sun, but this is what it is. It's very big, so I'll just record all the cool things, so yeah. Okay guys, so this is the whole watch, I don't know how to say that, but this is the coffin. It's a style from the 26th dynasty. Details, look at the painting in it, or on it I should say. Here's a coffin mask. Look at this. Just look at the detail in that. And just think, this is from ages ago. Got one eye open. Or it was painted. Okay, it was painted and it looks like it probably is coming off. Just wow. Oh, there's more over here too. I didn't even realize these. Let's take a look at these. Mummy of a ram with a golden cartilage. Wow. It's real gold. That's just different. Yeah. Love learning about mummies. Oh, the card is on the other side. I'll show you guys the cards from the other side. Yeah, it looks like it is temperature controlled.
Mummy of the priest's wife. Some of this is how you want. Not so healthy.
Scary. Mummy of the unknown priest. So this is unknown, but it's from the Ptolemaic period. I'm not sure that word. So guys, I'm not what's the word, people that know words. Mummy of the priest's wife. Pretty eyebrow, pretty eyebrow. Mummy of the priest when? What's a when? Oh, there's an accident. What's a when? Patty her, okay. These are pretty. Okay, so this is the main exhibit hall. It goes down, very grand entrance. So this is the main exhibit, and I'll show you guys some close-up of a few items. big. So much to look at. Let's start over here. So this is something cool I want to show you. So this is the remains of, they call them the A-group culture. They bury them with their items, and they usually do it into circular graves or oval graves. And here's just the board that I got that from. It tells you you'll see a bracelet, there's anklets, the ostrich eggshells, different stuff. So yeah, it says it's the first in Lower Nubia. They were the first in Lower Nubia. Okay, so this is something new that I've learned. On the placard, it says that the Nubians fought alongside the Egyptians. So this is just a replica, but they said that when they uncovered the one they found from the tomb of Aswan, I guess is how you say it, they said they found statues and figures just like this, with the Nubians standing side by side with the Egyptians fighting. It says that these are alabaster armlets, and they were worn by men on their upper arms. So they found some of those. And also, like, this is like from group C. So my sister said that the different groups through the museum, that just shows you like the order of the influence they've had on Egypt. So group A was the first influence. This is group C. I think I skipped group B, but yeah, that just shows you the different stuff in here that they have in the different time periods. So it's cool to move through time and you see, okay, this is from this era, this is from this time period, because it really does go really far back. Okay, so here's another fun fact. So these are called ushabti, and what that means is that it means I'm answering orders. And they said that this was placed at the tombs to, you know, keep serving the afterlife. So they place these down for, you know, their rulers and whatnot. And here's just more stuff that they found, an amulet with the god Horus. So if you know, Horus is like that bird thing, and you can see we saw that in the temple earlier on the wall. A bunch of little things. This is just more jewelry they have here. Guys, so more on the temple that we visited. This is just more info about the movement of the temple. It just says here that when it was moved, they said it took over 40 countries that formed together UNESCO. It's one of the biggest monument archaeological rescue operation to date. So these are all the countries that helped, and they formed UNESCO. And this is just some pictures of how they moved it. They had to do it piece by piece. Like, that piece was in the mountain. I didn't see that piece when we went though. The foot thing. Unless that's, oh, I think that's the thing that's in the center when we first walked in. This is just how they moved it. Like, this is truly amazing. Because they wanted to preserve it more, so they had to move it because it was just gonna get flooded over. This just depicts how it was before. So there's a glass in the middle representing, I guess, the sea level, the water. So everything below this line was technically underwater. And everything above is what was above water. So that concludes this video. This is just some pics that we took throughout the day. Once again, it was extremely hot, so we were really tired, dehydrated, stuff like that. So after we left the museum, we basically just went back to the hotel. We took showers, you know, relaxed and cooled down for a bit, and then we went out and grabbed dinner later on. So you guys didn't miss too much. Other than the temperature, you know, we definitely enjoyed the day. We learned about so much history that was preserved at the temples, and we got to see how the Nubian culture had impacted Egypt. So it was really cool to see, and you guys stay tuned for my next video. Thank you for watching.